Alright, you guys, I'm here to review the Kick-Ass 2 Blu-Ray. And of course, just like my Man of Steel, it's probably going to be a little bit in-depth, not too much, but just a little bit. So, I want to start off with the movie itself. Picture quality-wise, this movie is awesome. Okay? The quality never looks better for a 2013 release, of course. And could never look any better than it probably already has right now. So I'm going to give the picture quality overall, I'm going to give that a B+. Good picture quality. As for the special features, the alternate opening I want to start off with, which is kind of different. The alternate opening actually has Kick-Ass getting his fingers broken by the group in the alleyway when they were screaming, when they lured him in with trying to be like a distress call from a girl or whatever. Which I believe is the same scene that Hit Girl was supposed to come in the movie and save his ass. And this scene, after that, they blow his head off, but it turns out it was a dream, and he wakes up in bed next to Lindsay Fonseca. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be awesome. But yeah, then it ends up as like going back to the regular scene where him and Hit Girl are standing out by the taxi cab, and she gets ready to get in. The Big Daddy Returns, the unseen shot or unshot scene, is actually a compilation of two finished shot scenes and the unshot scene. The first is where they're at Kick-Ass's father's funeral, okay? And they're talking, and then after they talk and they hug, and Hit Girl sees the guys with the machine guns and shit, and they shoot the rocket launcher, and it hits them, and she goes flying and hits the statue. She's momentarily unconscious, and then it goes to storyboard, where Big Daddy comes in and basically tells her, you have to choose. You can't give up on what you want to do. And she's like, I know, Daddy, but it's hard. And they're like, no, but you gotta choose. So she chooses to be Hit Girl again a little bit. So that I thought was pretty good. And then it goes back to the finished scene, which was pretty good. So that was pretty awesome. The extended scenes, however, are pretty decent. The one that stood out for me the most was Hit Girl versus Mother Russia, because in that scene you could see clearly that there's a cord. There's like one cord on Hit Girl for one moment, then it cuts to another shot where she doesn't have a cord, then it cuts again where she does that run up the wall backflip thing and she has multiple cords on her, and those multiple cords stay on her even as Big Mother Russia was holding her up over her head and throws her on the table. Then the cords disappear again as she falls to the glass, and when she falls to the glass and comes out the other side, you can clearly see that's a stunt woman. That was pretty fucking awesome. So, yeah. Moving on to the making of Kick-Ass 2, you get Up in the Game, which is a little bit of a little mini documentary about the cast and crew, why Matthew Vaughn got Jeff to be the director and him instead of the producer. Even Christopher didn't want to do it unless Matthew Vaughn was going to do it, because he was afraid that somebody was going to mess up Kick-Ass 2. But Matthew Vaughn kept telling him, this guy's good, this guy's good, this guy's good. And so he trusted everything he said, and he met up with them, and he agreed. So did I, because I love the fucking movie too. So that was kind of interesting. And as kicking cast, it's like when they go around trying to cast everybody for Kick-Ass 2. And the two main standouts is Jim Carrey and Olga, who plays what's her name? Mother Russia. These two, fucking incredible. Okay? Jim Carrey was just awesome, and the level he went through to make this character a character was just sweet. Mother Russia, the woman could barely speak English. She didn't even know how to punch. Okay, they have to teach her how to fucking punch. That's in a later additional feature. But the fact that she came in and did all that shit, did all the stunts in 13 hours on those heels is amazing. Okay, in-depth amazing. And it makes the movie. These slightest little things make a movie. Okay? Going ballistic weapons and stunts goes through all the different weapons that every hero / villain uses, and what their different capabilities are and stuff like that we don't really see on the movie because it goes by so fast. and they go through every little in-depth of what every little thing does. That was pretty creative. I like that part. Creating a badass world was pretty cool too. Another little decent feature. Street Rule Showdown at the Evil Lair. I love how they put this evil lair together. It's just nice. They put the evil lair together, and then they show how they did the superhero lair. It was all different stuff, and it makes for a well-paced, different type of feel to it. And yeah, I think this is the one where I told you that they had to teach Olga how to fucking do a punch because she didn't know how to punch, which I found incredible that nobody knows how to punch. I was like, well, all you gotta do is take this thumb and tuck it in like that. Yeah. So that was pretty interesting, and I loved all these little special features on this part of the Blu-ray. So, and for that part alone, I won't give the features, because I enjoyed these features so much, an A. And finally, for this Blu-ray review, we get Hit Girl Attacks, creating the van sequence. And what that is, you have the little storyboards as they put the van sequence together piece by piece. And then you get the training sequence, which involves all the trainers and trainees or whatever during that van sequence. Vans are not actually moving, of course. They're just rehearsing the whole scene. And then you put those two together with the final shot at the bottom for this one big cohesive thing, and it is just fucking awesome. The level of stuff they went through to get that one final scene made, and it's awesome, and I love it. I love this Blu-ray, and I love this movie. So, without a doubt, the Kick-Ass 2 Blu-ray is gonna get an A-. Now, a lot of people ask me, but it doesn't make any sense, because you gave the movie an A+, which I gave Kick-Ass 2, or Man of Steel. I gave Man of Steel a bad seal of approval. And they say, but you gave the movie, the Blu-ray, an A+. I don't get it. What's not to get? I gave the movie badass seal of approval. That's the movie's final grade. This is a Blu-ray. This is different. This has features on it. It doesn't hurt the grade I gave the movie. This is what I'm giving the overall Blu-ray. That's simple. And a lot of people forget, Kick-Ass 2 is actually 2 comic books. You got Hit Girl's comic book, where she goes to that high school and she has to deal with the bullies, which is in this movie that a lot of people didn't like, but it's in the comics. So how you not like something that's in the book? I don't get it. And then you got the other Kick-Ass 2 comic book, which is the rest of the movie is based off. So, yeah. That is my review of the Kick-Ass 2 Blu-ray. Let me know what you guys think about this Blu-ray down below. And yes, I'll see you on my next review.